Hello, Lorna. We did it. We've got our camera set up where we want it to be now. I am so excited. I have like no counter space, but yay, we're landscape. I should have got a bigger counter when we got this counter. I should have got a bigger counter. I'm so glad you found us. Maybe you will click the what's that little thing there? That little bell. You click it, and the next time I come up on the computer, then you will know, and then you can come visit me again. This is the second time that we're trying, and hopefully it's not going to spin. I don't want no buffering tonight. Really, please. Hey, Trudy. A day off on a Monday. Nice. I got to work this morning. The first thing I wanted to do was go back to sleep. I slept so bad last night. I didn't see your name, Lorna, on Jessica's feed. Everybody goes by so fast, and then while I'm listening to her, then I'm working. I was working on paper clips yesterday while while she was doing her feed. So I'm just gonna just hang out here for a few more minutes before getting going, but I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, not bad if I do say so myself. Took me a while though. I like this one. I have gold red, and I think gold thread would look good on that green. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't have very many metal ones, but I had a whole box of the plastic colored ones, you know. I don't know where I got them, but they were in my box for like doing pocket letters, you know, and things like that, you know. And since I hadn't done a pocket letter in like forever, I thought I'm going to dig them out and I'm going to use them. So, so cute. Great way to use up all the little scraps. Ooh. Hey, Roy, you made it. I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen your name around on anybody's feed lately. How are you doing? So I've got some books that I found at the 5 and 10, my favorite antique store. I found some more books and I found some material and cut up some material. I know how to cut a half a yard now and a fat quarter. I'm sure the whole world knows, but I just figured it out. So got some material and I got some books and got a bunch of kits for doing sewing journals and cooking journals and Christmas journals, and I got a bunch of 3-ring binders. Maybe somebody might be interested in filling them full of paper. I got a boatload of tea stain paper too. Oh, must be nice trying. I'm almost retired. I am so close to retired. As soon as my house is paid off, I am done. And that's like this much to go. Oh, the sorry ribbon, yeah. I got that off of I got it off of Etsy shop from a lady. Um, I wanted to stain different colors, you know, so um, I'm thinking this is not the plain color. I think they actually put color on this, but it's quite wide, you know, in places, so I just cut it right down the middle so that, you know, I'd be able to tie it. So there's a few pieces that have a little bit on the end there, but I'm sure this is gonna like last me forever. I've got a bunch of material from Saris. I got some from Jessica, and I've gotten some from Selena. And then Safia, who's actually in India, she sent me some too. And her stuff was absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to go crazy on my own journal. And you put a lot of it on the pages there. But, what is it? I'm getting brain dead. I'm trying to think of where I made some, I made some little items out of sari material, and I'm not quite sure. I've got envelopes full of stuff for sale, you know, and I'm not sure where they are. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness, it's going to be around here somewhere. Oh, please, please do not hit the camera, the phone. It's got to be up here. Those are buttons. Oh, yeah. Well, they're probably buried in a pile behind me on my other counter. Made some really cute little boho beads. They're in my Etsy shop. But I'll be gosh darn if I know where they are now. Yeah, gotta be behind me somewhere. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll figure it out when I'm not looking. Hi, Steph. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. You know, see, I don't remember about stuff like that. You know, thumbs up and click on the bell, and I don't, I don't remember to say any of that. So I'm just gonna go digging around now until I find my boho beads. And I still haven't found my paper. I had a little 8x8 pad of paper that I've been on a manhunt trying to find, and I can't find it anywhere. Is it 7? It's 7 o'clock. Good, it's 7 o'clock. So everybody's here. So I have books. I have tea-dye paper. I have kits that I broke down so they're not over a pound. My kits are underneath a pound, so they'll be a lot easier to ship. So who wants to see what first? How about if we start out with some books? I have some $5 books. I have some $6 books. I don't even have my paper cut. So I have 2 vintage books from the antique store, the 5 and 10. Really, really nice illustrations in this book. It's a 1985. Really, really nice pictures. I love the color that they used. I try to stay out of the glare if at all possible. You can make some great pictures for junk journal, children's junk journal. Add some pages in. I love that whole spread right there. That's awesome. That would be like really neat in the very middle of a junk journal from one side to the other. So this is $6. If anybody is interested, I'll hit my computer and send it off, and like everybody else's channel, when I say go, then the first person that types in underneath where I say go, you know, when it shows up on my feed, then that, you know, the first person will get it. If I have like 4 of the same thing, then like the first 4 people that I see their name will get it also. So this will be the first one for today. $5. Book is in very good shape. The book has a kitty on it. The corners are very nice. So, okay, here is my first book. First person I see their name will get it for $6. And our next book also has a really cute cover. Picture of a kid on a riding horse. Looks like, I'm thinking some kind of farm animal, but another old book from the antique store. And this one is 1963, and then the second publication was 1965. It's got a lot of black and white pictures. all kinds of toys that kids had, you know, over the years. These make some great pictures for tags. That and the writing. So I thought this would be a great book, especially to gut, because the cover of the book, which is pretty much a 6x9, you know, this would be a great cover for just fold a piece of paper in half, and it would fit perfectly inside here, and then you can gut the pages out of it. So this one is also going to be 6. Anybody interested, go ahead. Hi, Sylvia. I'm glad you made it. It's okay. You're not late. We are going to put everything in our Etsy shop. I listed it below in the comments. Oh, yeah, comments for the other. Yeah, comments was in the other one that I posted. Let me type it in here since I forgot to re-enter the information. I type very slowly. Okay, I think I got it now. You just type in etsy.com/shop/ and then you enter Deb's Crafting Room, all one word, no spacing. All the purchases will go in the Etsy shop, and I will put your name and hold for your name, so that way only you can purchase it. All the books that don't have any kind of metal or spiral in them, I can do through Etsy, the media mail. Hi, Lynn. So my next books that I have are, I'm going to go with these ones because nobody has seen these ones yet. Some of the folks have seen the other books from my last. We have Sammy's Teddy Bear. This one is just about 6 3/4 by 6 1/4. This would be a cute little book to take the binding off and expand it like everybody does with the golden books. And this one is 1982. Sammy's Teddy Bear. This kind of reminds me of my dog. Always have to check on you when you're in bed. He would come over to the side of the bed and check on you in the middle of the night, make sure you were okay, and then he'd go back to sleep. I make some great pictures for a junk journal. So, he even has its own library pocket. It says, this book belongs to Mrs. Snyder's kindergarten classroom. So cute. $4 for this book. And said, go. All right, next one. I had somebody in mind when I found this book. I liked it because it was so small. I love the small of this book here. It's got a little plain. The corners are perfect on this book. And this is 1966. This would make some great tags too. I love the pictures that are in this book. And they're in color too. It's got a lot of the writing in the back and then just page after page of all these bombers. A lot of really neat information in the back. Missile armament. So that is another $4 book. Anybody interested? There you go. Would anybody like to see any of the kits that I put together for like cooking or sewing or Christmas? Hi, Jana. We are showing items that we have for sale. Both they are currently in my Etsy shop and some things that aren't as of yet. When I show an item and then I am done showing the item, I say go and post it in the feed, and then the first person that types in me, then I see their name in my feed and they will get it for the price that the item is. I will put it in my Etsy shop. I will put your name, a hold on that item, and then you come and pay for it through Etsy, through however it is that you make purchases online, whatever information that you use, and you're doing that with Etsy, and then I ship it off to you. Anybody interested in seeing any material? Anybody like to see something that would be really pretty on the cover of a junk journal? I found this eyelet, which measures 15 inches. And it is 41 inches long. So if you're going to do a journal and you want to, put the eyelet over the cover, you could put it on this way and let it hang off the edges, or you could turn it the other way and wrap it around this way. This eyelet, I have never seen eyelet like this. I love the way the stitching, how bright the threads are, and how they stitched all around the openings. Absolutely fabulous. I have a few different sizes. The 41 inch is the shortest, and it goes up to 44. Then I have some lace, and that measures about 19 by 15, which is a nice piece when it's folded half. And then we have doily also, because where these pieces are smaller than the other bigger ones that I have, so we put a doily in with this one. And these packets are $15 a piece. And I think I have 3. I actually have 3 of these. If anybody is interested, there you go. The first people that say me will get one that measures the 41 by 15 inch. I also have some kits. These are book kits that come with the pages. Then we also have some pages that are very old. Don't do advertisements like this anymore. Some children's book pages, some Yahtzee game pages. I think these are, yeah, 1982 to 96. Some more children's book pages. These are really cute. This is an invitation to a big envelope, invitation to a party. And then it has the blank paper where you would write the information and then put it in the mail. So I thought that was really cute. Vintage envelopes. Got this from estate sale. Gentleman was a captain in the Navy. I got quite a few items from him. Some tea stain paper. This is 24-pound weight resume paper. This is the kind of pink colored paper. More book pages from children's book. Both vintage also. I love how they just really stitch these things, these signatures into the book. They didn't plan on these things going. And we have ABC paper, because I'm not sure exactly what you really call it. Tea stained. And some papers that we took the book cover off, so all stitched in. So we stained a few of those. Some material. Wrap a couple books with this one. Can everybody see okay? How's the glare going? I'm not even looking at the computer. I got to remember to do that part. 22" by 18. Love the butterflies. Got nice little gold accents edges. And then we have a little bag of goodies. We've got some antique lace. My first attempt at making a paperclip little, yeah, paperclip and stick it to something. So, yeah, that just came out so cute. Good job, Deb. And some laces, and we've got some old buttons and some of the little head pins so that you can make some little beaded charms like this one, and then got some other things that dangle and some more charms. So, little goodie bag right there. Do not fall on the floor. I have 2 of these kits, and each kit is 20. Gotta remember to give that to my granddaughter. I leave it right there so I won't forget. And I keep forgetting. So we tea stained some guest checks. We have a couple of... I'm just going to turn this a wee bit and see if that makes a difference with the glare. Now I got... Trying to get away from the shadow now. So, yeah. Some money rollers. We've got some game cards. This is from the Flinch game. And then we've got some book pages from Dictionary of Another Language. And the puppy dogs. These are so sweet. I love the envelope that they come in the envelope with. And all of that is $20. Anybody who might be interested, say me after you see the go. And go. And this is the second book kit with the pages. This is the Little Ark. Another great size book. 8 by 5.5. And this is a 1953 copyright. The edges are just fluffy. Very, very fluffy. The edges look like they were torn. Be another good book to gut and save the pages for something else, and then use the book cover for a junk journal. It's just the perfect size. You take a 8.5 by 11, and you fold it in half, and there you go. So we have some more pages. I'm going to say, I don't think this is the New York Times. Looking to see if it said on the bottom. More children's pages. More book pages from children's book, very old book. There's a place up in Delaware that I used to go to get my books. And it was nothing but a bookstore, and it was in one big giant building. You just went in one big circle throughout the whole building, and they had this one bookstore. I think that's where I got a lot of my first books from. I need to go back up there. So again, the same invitation with the page that goes in, and another book page. Yeah, ABC page. And some more tea stain. More children's book pages. Humpty Dumpty. Am I going too fast? I don't know which one I like better, the one with the black background or the yellow. I really like, these are my favorite colored ones. These ones with the red. All right, I have folded it all wrong. And it's the second with pages. So we have the first one is the black butterfly, and then this is going to be the yellow butterfly. Do I have anybody still here with me? don't know what happened to the L. No, it's a N-O, right? L-M-N-O. N-O is missing. I don't know where that one is. We have all the other ones, but we don't have that one. Each of these $3. They're mainly for, you can see the outside pages are coming loose, but the inside pages are in great shape. These are 1965. So each book is $3. Some of the books were exposed to a little bit more moisture than was necessary. The inside pages, these are all in great shape. The outsides, not as good as some of the others. You know, they have what looked like they were starting to get moldy, you know, but it didn't go through. You know, the pages are dry now, but didn't go through to the inside, to the book pages. So I'm sure a boatload of glue will help glue them back down again, but anybody that might be interested, each book is $3. The corners, you know, seem to have survived just fine, but if anybody's interested, they can send me a message, let me know. Hey, Ken, I was starting to talk to myself there for a bit. And hey, Candy. Hello. I'm glad you guys made it. We had some bunch of friends stop by right off the bat, you know, and so can I show you guys anything that you'd like to see? Some materials, some book kits. I've got some book kits with pages and material, the whole shebang to get you started. Or I've got tea stained papers, you know. I have Christmas material. I should say fabric. Fabric sounds nice compared a long time ago when everybody always used to say material. But can I start off and show you anything? I went and dug through my drawers and found, well, starting to buffer already, I see. I dig through my drawers. I had made a cut, you know, from the piece, you know, so that I put it in the envelope, you know, for the Christmas kits, you know. And I separated my Christmas kit in half, so now I have two. So they're both under a pound, you know, so they'll ship a lot cheaper now. But we were able to cut a couple pieces. These are the 18 by 24 fat quarter size, and they're only $2.50 for each of them. So we have plenty to cover a couple of journals, you know. I am so excited, Kay. I got my whole setup where it's landscape, you know, and instead of that awful black bars on the sides, you know. I don't have very much counter space now. You know, Kay, I am from New York. Are you originally from New York? Hand spice. Hang on. Let me get. Six Hand Spice. Were you at Jessica's? Your name is familiar. I'm from Brooklyn too. Brooklyn too. My mom and all them, they're like from Queens, you know. They came over on the boat. But yeah, my parents thought it'd be funny to raise us in Connecticut instead of Brooklyn. My father was from Connecticut, so that's where we ended up. 22 by 19. And this is the other. I like this one. It has a lot of gold highlights, you know, here and there. So these are $2.50 fat quarters. If you're interested, you know, just say, I'm typing go until I'm blue in the face here. And this is the other one. I'll have to show you the antique ones I got. Holy cow. Spice, what's your real name? I got to write you down in my book so I don't forget. Hi, Darla. Which pack, Jan, are you talking about? The one that had the books in them? The one that had the books and the butterfly material? I got my tripod set up on the counter, and the camera is like literally touching my nose. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go with it this way. Much better. I just don't have very much. Hang on, Jan, I'll get it. This is the one that's the same as the other one, and it has the yellow. It has the yellow butterfly background, and then the other one has the black. And everything pretty much is the same, you know, inside with the... You know, all the book pages, and you know, everything is pretty much the same. Okay, that is just a piece of material. I have Christmas. I have a Christmas kit that has the material in it, or the material is separate. These are fat quarters. This is this one here on the second piece. It's more up this way, more toward the top instead of on the bottom. Would you like me to put one aside for you, Jan? Oh, Candy, you want pieces? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see it up there. Okay, I can put them aside for you. Let me get my envelope and show the piece that I have. I'm pretty sure I might have a piece in there that's this one too. I need to find me a pen. Can you believe I don't have a pen in my hand? Hang on, guys. I can't write that fast. Let's see. Let me see. All right. This Christmas kit. Candy, you want one of each? Okay, so they're all about the same, 18 by 24 fat quarter. So let me finish with Candy. Candy, you want one of these? And one of these? And then Jana, they're $2.50 each. They're all fat quarters. Okay, Candy, I'll give you one of each. And my sewing kits, they have one of each. One sewing kit has the lady, and then the other one has the red. I'm not sure what the exact size is that's in that kit there. All right, Jana, you want one of the red and one of the one with the lady. So that's $2.50 each. So I'll put those together for you. All right. Let's see how big the piece is that's in the Christmas kit. Because I think I cut this from the material so that it could cover a book. I'm trying to push that back a little bit. I can't see my ruler. Okay, these are only 24 by 12 in the kit. The kit is, I know I got a price around here somewhere. The Christmas kits are $10. They come with the material. You get music page, you get wrapping paper. A lot older than the stuff we're using right now. Scrapbook paper. And the goodies. Some more. This was the really big kit. I broke it down into two so that they would ship a lot better. I think they're only 7 ounces now. And we have some cards, some tags, a little Christmas bag, some ribbon, some Merry Christmas ribbon. This has metal in the edges, you know, so you can bend it. And a little bow, another card. Just has the picture on the front. It doesn't have anything. And a goodie bag. We are supposed to have rain for like the next week. I was coming home from work today and the sky was so white and there was so many different colors of gray clouds. I didn't know there was so many different colors of gray. But we're supposed to have rain like for the entire week, so I wouldn't be shocked if I lose all kinds of connection. Because I'm down here in the lower level and we're kind of halfway in the ground and I'm really far away from the router. So we have some cards, so we have die cuts, we have all kinds of little goodies to go in the pockets, on the pages, some words, some pop-up stickers. There's some washi. Somebody sent me a whole bunch of Christmas washi, so I decided I was going to put some on one of my little flinch cards to stick that in the kit. Some more words. And this has got some metal to it, so that's not supposed to be stuck on there. It's a little, yeah, I'm not sure what you call them things. So, that is kit number 1, and I am going to say go if anybody is interested in the $10 Christmas kit. I have them wrapped up so pretty. And we'll just try to put the rest of it together later. There's a right way and a wrong way to putting this paper in. Okay, so that's, I'm going to call that kit number 1. If anybody thinks later they might be interested in it. And kit number 2 is the same. It just has this this piece. It also has, you know, the music pages and cards and all kinds of so that's the other book cover. That one's almost 19 by 12, I think the other one was. Yeah, 12. And I'll call this one kit number 2. So how about sewing kit? Would anybody like to see sewing kit? I am in Maryland. We're up in the northeast corner, really close to Pennsylvania and Delaware. So Candy, did you miss the Christmas kits? We've been driving around the United States and here and there and everywhere, and decided when my husband got out of the military to stay. He didn't decide. I actually did. Wanted to stay in Maryland because it reminded me how Connecticut used to be. We still all had all the horse farms and cow farms, you know, in Maryland, and didn't have that in Connecticut anymore. So yeah, Kenny, just let me know. You can send me a message through the Etsy shop. You know, just click on contact and let me know kit number 1 or kit number 2. One has the picture, the fabric with the lady, and kit number 2 has the red fabric in it. And it's a smaller piece so that you can wrap a like a junk journal or a golden book, or, you know, something like that. Would anybody like to see any 3-ring binders? I have got 3-ring binders. Like bunches of them. Yeah. I have a bag full of binders. I have from the small to the large. And these smaller ones here are just 15, you know, compared to the other ones. And I don't have so much counter space. But these ones are for cooking. The insides of this, it's a little rough here. I think somebody had something that was glued in there at one time, so it's a little rough, and nothing a nice pretty piece of paper, you know, can't fix. I don't know if there is a copyright, since, you know, this is from the company that did the log cabins, but it feels like a 24 pound paper, you know, like twice as thick as copy paper. And then that feels like copy paper, so the dividers are a little bit thicker. And they are all in good shape. There's no tearing. So then we also have this one from the Tri-State Bird Rescue, raising money for helping the feathered, the fine feathered friends, our fine feathered friends. That's what I was going for. And there's supposed to be a picture of a bird at the beginning of each of the different areas, and I'm just like going right by all the birds. I know this is like a story here, and I'm not sure. Oh, making bird suet. That's a good idea. Instead of going and buying it at the grocery store all winter long. Cookbook Committee 2006 to 2007. I don't know, but it's nice. It's got some nice colored pictures, you know, for. I guess they would be like the dividers. Oh, that's a cute one right there. Yeah. Eastern screech owl. So each of these are 10, and I'm going to say go, and then you can say if you want the home or the birds. So they are 10 and go. Wow, what a glare I got on the book. It's a really nice cover, you know. It has just one little ding right there, and that's it. The corners are in really good shape. This one kind of has a plastic coating on it. And then this piece is glued over the top. I used to take 3-ring binders, and I used to wrap them with material and make scrapbooks for the kids, photo albums, you know. That might be an idea if I end up with, if these don't go anywhere. The rings are in really good shape. They snap together really, really hard, and they stay that way. They've got good spring to them. And same with this one. This one's like really shiny too. Trying to, without getting my fingers. So yeah, they're in really good shape. You still with me, Kay? So I'm going to put these aside and dig out the next two. We're starting with small ones and we're working our way up. This one, I think these are going to all be over £1. And I showed this one before. It only had like half of what you could possibly, you know, put into a binder. And all the rings match up like the way they should. So this one I wanted to just ask $5 for because it did have cards that were in each of the dividers, but it looks like somebody started and stopped, you know, midway through. So they're nice size. I mean, you can cut the little pictures out and use them on tags, use them on clusters. Really, really nice pictures for fussy cutting also. Really pretty. I'm not sure, Roy, how you make a purse out of a binder, but I imagine you can make something out of anything. So, okay. We even have some pages in the back. I guess these are like for doing stenciling templates. So that one is going to be 5. I'm going to take my tags and get my tags out of here. And this one also has a plastic coating. It says 1096 on the back. Okay. All right, still have a couple more. And I dug this one out the last time that I was trying to do a live before everything went horribly wrong. This one is from 1985. A very popular item way back when. I've seen a lot of folks having this one for sale, you know, online in their shops, and I have 2. I have one, and this is the one that I found, and I don't understand what happened through group 1 through 7. It's like almost full, you know, these two match really good on the bottom. This is just a little bit of a wiggle. But you can still flip the, you can still flip them, okay? Let me see something. See, this one's mine. Which has group 1. Yeah, it just seems like they aren't as tight as the round, you know. Mine are a little loose a little bit too. But yeah. This one's mine for a while. I used to be big on houseplants. Boy, oh boy. I have one that's growing in the bathroom right now. It's just like inches from touching the ceiling. I don't know what I'm going to do with it when it gets to that point, but for a book that's missing the first 7, it still has a lot in it. This one weighs a little bit over 3 pounds. And unfortunately, medium mail does not allow for metal. So we will have to do a priority box for this one. Just $10. So I am going to type in those words, and if anybody's interested, let me know. No. Ray, I think we should give you this book. This won't just help you. See, now if you wanted to grow a living rock, there you go. Cactus. I have some growing here in Maryland. Go figure. It survives every winter. It's outside in the snow, and yeah, it's a cactus. Okay, I got one more. And this one I just found. And I thought this would be the coolest book for like Happy Mail. Hang on. Pocket letters, you know, it's empty. And I thought, how cool would this be? You know, like putting your pocket letters in it. Oh, and my pocket letters are falling apart. But anyway, this is just a plain old $5 binder because there's nothing in it. I have to play with my pocket letter later and put it all back together. Ooh, buttons. This is for my friend Dina. So it's got dividers. It's got a very good, yeah, got a very good one. Did you really from eBay? I'll be darned. I might have to ask, next time I go to the post office, which is right up the street from me, next time I go up there, I'm going to ask them because they tear your stuff open when you do media mail. They literally tear it open. I am looking for, where's my last thing that got ripped to shreds? Yeah. Got from Brooke. Brooke sent me something in the mail. They tore the whole top of that off. And then they tore the bottom. They tore the bottom here just so that they could look and see what was in it, you know. And it was just music notes. You know, it was a little book of music. And how cool is that? Isn't she just awesome? I love that. But I'm not real keen on media mail, but if it'll save some money, I'm all for it. Hi, Louise. I was hoping that you would be here tonight. So, okay, dividers. We have one for appetizers. And I thought, how cool would that be if you like took an angle pocket or a half a pocket and then you could tuck all kinds of things in? Because I'm thinking these would be a cool Happy Mail binder. So, appetizers and soups and beverages. And you can cover that up and write on anything, you know. Main dishes, side dishes, veggies, cookies, and desserts. Apparently somebody just wanted the binder. They didn't really want anything else. But I will definitely try, you know, and see if they'll give me media mail on this because it's 17 ounces. So, you know, if they say no, then it'll end up in a flat rate box. But yeah, it's over a pound. But it is so cool. It looks like a painting, you know, the way they've done the picture. It's in really good shape. What does that say? 2013. But yeah, that'd be a good useful book for something. Even if it's just track of all your little pieces that you're working on something, you know, and you just tuck it all into the pockets. And all right, I'm gonna give it a go, see what happens. All right, let me stick all my binders aside here. All right. Let me show you this box. This box has been sitting in a drawer in my roll top desk for like, oh my gosh, I've been here since 96. It's been sitting in the drawer. Um, I'm not using it for anything. It used to have cards in it, you know, and then I took the cards out and used them, and I'm sure they're probably in some of my kits right now, but it has this cute little thing that you can pull this out, you know, because if you want to hide something underneath it. And then it has this, I don't know if you can see, this part here folds down, and then this pulls out. And then you can pull so that you can pull your cards or your envelopes or your paper or whatever. And it's just been sitting in my desk drawer for so many years, and oh, maybe somebody would like it. So yeah. Good shape, just sitting in the drawer its whole life. Thinking I'm losing some of the clarity. It looks really nice on my phone, but looking at my laptop, I think my laptop's getting old. All right, so we think that this would be like a $15 box. How's that sound? We're going to give it a go and see. Somebody might like to fill it full of something. And then when this flap folds up, this folds down, holds it closed. Anybody like to see some more fabric? I have got all kinds of fabric. Some nice stuff I found at the 5 and 10 antique store. Oh, I did. Candy, you said sure? Does that mean sure you would like my little box? Or sure you would like to see material? Okay. Alrighty, we have 3 different sizes. We have some fat quarter sizes. We have some half yard sizes. So we will separate them and then go from there. I should have separated them before. This yellow fabric, boy, I just had a boatload of that. It looks like cotton quilting fabric. A lot of cuts were made for like pattern paper. And then there was some that had a bunch of like triangles cut out of it. So, oh, let's see. I'll have some that are in between. Knocking my stuff down here. I really like these big flowers. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start right in the middle. How about we start with the half yard? So we have two that are 44 by 18. And the half yards are $3 each. So I am going to give a go for these two. The first two people who might like a half a yard. Then I will put your names on them. I don't have a 1 yard of that fabric, just the 2 half yards. So we also have this one, 43 by 18, half yard, also $3. This would be great for like in the spring when we start doing different kinds of journals. Thanks, Kay. We'll see you later. Okay, so these are both the same. We have the red and we have the pink. So I am going to give a go, and if you want the red one, be the first one to say red. If you want the pink one, be the first one to say pink. $3, half a yard. Louise, Candy, would you rather see something besides material? I have some cute fat quarters. I used some of this one when I did my sewing journals. I really like these little flowers. Oh, sorry, Louise. I'm not one for remembering a lot of stuff. I wish you were nearby and you could come over here and just help yourself. I got I got stuff We could be crafty buddies. Who else do we still have? We have, Cindy, you still here? Sometimes I don't have any ideas what to create, what to work on, something to get started on, so I just sit here and stare at it. I stare at my boxes or my journals and and then I'll just like work on something small, you know, like when I started. You didn't see. Let me show you these real quick. Everybody's doing the little things with the paper clips. Whoops. You see, I keep hitting the thing with my head. I started making last night while we were listening to Jessica and her live. I just started making paper clips. There wasn't enough time, you know, like in the evening to do anything. So I was like, yeah, let me do, let me do these little things. They're so cute. Yeah, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought something you could make something out of a paper clip? That's so cute. I tell you what, trying to get beads on a string is just like the worst. It's one of my buttons from my little stash that was in the sewing box that my mother had. I kept the beads in that box all those years. I'm glad you've been hanging out with me, Candy. I'm kind of wondering what happened to everybody that was on the feed last night, you know, and so I am gonna put all my stuff up. Oh, all my materials. Put those all up for now. Oh, I missed one. I had another binder. Can you? I'm just going to show you this because I cannot believe that they made binders this big. It was like, holy cow, this is a 5-pounder. Look how, wow, that's a glare, all right. Look how big this thing is. Holy cow. I like have to zoom out, it's so big. It's like 5 pounds. I should give this to my granddaughter. She's going to want to cook one day. I should probably just give it to her. I have not seen one that's this, wow, look at the shrimp. I have not seen one that was this big. You know? I'm thinking I should just hang on to it and give it to her for Christmas. She's graduated high school and saving her money so she can go out on her own. Instead of jumping the gun, you know. I'll start saving her money, and I think this would probably make good present. I'm going to hang on to this one. Oh, I'll have to show you this book. I found this at the Goodwill. I was looking for books, you know, that I could gut the pages, you know, and put the pages in my journals that I'm working on, you know. I have a couple of golden books that I'm working on. And so I started looking through it, you know, and I was like, oh, it's got some colored pictures in it. And it's also got some names. This belonged to a little girl. I'm sure she was writing down all her little friends' names in the book, and now it said Goodwill. How does something like that happen? But it has the cutest pictures, you know? And I thought, well, I'm going to buy it because, you know, somebody can use the pictures, you know, and they can add it to the, they can add it to their journals, but wow. So, doesn't say anything in here about this book belongs to. Yeah. And I think the book itself is nice size, you know, for making a journal. It's in really good shape, you know. So I think I might just get this one and make a journal out of it. I cannot believe. I love fussy cutting. I have my little Fiskars. My little Fiskars for just such a project. I got these at Walmart, and these things are awesome. They're not the Tim Holtz, you know. I don't think I own very much that's Tim Holtz. I couldn't get past the price of it, you know. But Walmart price, yeah, that was good enough for me. I think I gave my cookbook that I had when I got married. I still had it. I think I gave that one to my daughter. And I had so much stuff. You know, you go to the grocery store and you grab the magazine or whatever at the checkout stand, you know, because I used to work in a restaurant, so we were always looking for um, something different to put on the menu, you know, for lunch. And at some point, I threw them all away because I wasn't using them anymore. Now they're from like back in the early 90s, and I'm like, rats. Why did why did I throw them away before I could sell them? So, oh well. I've been on this thing for 2 hours, and I would just love to just sit here and chit chat with you guys. But it'd be a lot better if, you know, you guys could like chit chat back and I could hear you. Oh, grandma's cookbooks. Oh, that'd be awesome. My mother-in-law gave her cookbook to her daughter. She's up in Connecticut with it. And it used to belong, at least it used to belong to mom's mom. And I remember back in the 70s when I started dating my honey, I looked in the cookbook and there was like making cake with mayonnaise, with tomato soup. And I thought, do people really do that? Do people really put tomato soup in cake? Apparently so. I told my honey when we bought this house, this is, you know, like small starter home size house, you know. And I said, if I have to be in this kitchen any longer, I want new cabinets. So now they go up to the ceiling. They're not the, you know, the builder's grade that, you know, you put all your junk on top of the cabinets. Mine were like that. I said, if I have to be in this kitchen any longer, I want new cabinets. I can't stand to look at these cabinets anymore. I love my new cabinets. I think I have cabinets on 2 walls. It's that small of a kitchen. But at least they're I've got a little more storage room. I can't imagine what tomato soup and a cake tastes like. My honey made cuppy cakes yesterday. Orange cuppy cakes. Oh my gosh, they taste so good. They're so yummy. So you try not to eat 3 or 4 in a day. You just try to eat just one a day. I would love to have a country farmhouse. I want a big farmhouse with a big wraparound porch all around the front, around the sides. When we lived in Georgia, some of our friends had the nicest houses. Oh my gosh, they were so nice. You know, people in Maryland, they don't spend a lot of time and energy and thought into building houses. Not at all. I wanted a log cabin in the worst way for like years and years and years. I wanted one. And my next door neighbor was selling a house. It was this house. And they were like really old and they just wanted to sell it. So I got it at a really good price. I don't know what I was thinking. I should be in Florida like right now. Only lived in Maryland for 1 year? You were so lucky. Oh my gosh, the taxes around here are just like awful. You know, you buy a house and forget it. I am going to have to get with some people and ask them how come they forgot all about Monday night sale. Yeah, what? Where are you? You did not show up. Life gets in the way, you know. All right, ladies, I'm going to wrap this up. I didn't sleep very well last night. Some nights I go to sleep and I have my earbuds in my ears and then I listen to the music that helps you fall asleep to try to help me fall asleep. And then you wake up in the middle of the night and things are still stuck in your ears and you're sleeping, you know. Oh. And then I'll go lay down and try to relax. Maybe I'll fall asleep early, catch up on some sleep. You guys will have to come and hook up with me on my Facebook page. Would you do that if I gave you my name? You know. Let me put my oops. Do a do a Facebook search and for my name, and there'll be a picture of me doing face huggies with my Great Dane Otis in the picture, and then you'll know that's me. That way we can chit chat on the Facebook. Yeah, then we can be friends on Messenger. Okay. Oh. Hi, Darla. Popping in to say goodnight. Thanks, honey. I will see you all, you lovelies, another time. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with the Monday Night Lives. I think Monday Night Wrestling is getting in the way of my my live sale, you know. Everybody's watching wrestling. Oh. I'm going to go raise my sleep number to 80. I think I'm losing my numbers. It's probably like down to 40 by now. So, ta-ta, ladies. We will see you later. Love, hugs. Bye-bye.